Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I am Bill, and today I'm going to do a little test. We're on runway 4 right at Edwards Air Force Base. Check it out. Nice little 3D default scenery in the Bonanza, of course. And in the last week or so, I've been packing for the move. Got a bunch of really heavy boxes, and it gave me the idea to see how heavy I can get this plane and actually take off. So here in the weight and balance portion of the flight configuration in X-Plane, you've got payload weight and total fuel weight. Got these really easy sliders. You can see empty weight right here, so the plane's about 2,300 pounds empty. Max weight is 3,650, and you can just kind of adjust the sliders, and it gives you a nice little representation in red here when you go overweight. Quarter, 25% overweight, probably not the end of the world, but I want to see just maxed out. What can happen? Okay, that's probably too much, right? So there's that's basically, I guess, not basically double. Yeah, I guess it would be double. 2,300. Yeah, so that's over double. And then you can go like really high. Let's try double there. I'm just gonna go fully red. So 50/28 looks like it's totally maxed out. 6 hours of flight time. Okay, so this runway, 04 right, is a long one. It's a 15,000 foot runway. If you look at it from here, it extends all the way out here. This one is actually, this is the runway I originally went to. I think this one is 22,000 feet, but it's lake bed, and it probably would have looked really goofy. So this one still has a lake bed that extends out past there. So if we run out of runway, we won't run into anything. But I mean, basically from inside the cockpit, you cannot see the end of this runway because of the curvature. Alright, so we're all warmed up. I'm not really going to worry about too many settings. I just want to get this thing off the ground. So we got full mixture, full props. And let's see what happens. I genuinely do not know what's going to happen here. I have not tested this in any way. And I'm going to go no flaps as well. So there's full power. So rotation would usually happen at 85, and this thing is really building up speed slowly. At 60 now, you can see right down here, it is going real slow. There's 70. There's 80, so that's takeoff under normal weight. It really does not feel like it would take off right now. I feel like it's not going that fast. Okay, so there's 90. Maybe we try it at 100. At 100 knots, let's see if it'll do it. It's barely getting there. Okay, try to rotate. We're up. Just barely, come on. Okay, gear up. Oh man, it's real sluggish. We do have a pretty good amount of runway left. That's actually good to know. And there's the extra little bit. I think it's like 1,500 feet, and then there's basically a what do they call it? Kind of like a truck, like those runoffs where trucks, if you're going downhill, the brakes go out. Why can't I think of what it's called? Yeah, I can't think of it. Oh, a resting system. They've got an arresting system about 1,500 feet at the end. But yeah, there's a bunch of space left. Okay, so let's come back around and see if I can land this thing. I'm actually pretty surprised that it was able to get off the ground. Basically double weight. The engine would be so pissed right now if this was in real life. It would be so taxed. Okay. So we'll fly over this compound here and come back and see if we can land this thing. Everything's pretty warm, as you can tell from the LCD display. Pressure, temperature's not so bad. Pressure's a little bit on the high side. Fuel flow is pretty high. But everything's just pegged, full throttle, everything, full mixture. Speed is really suffering. So this is going to be a tough landing. Let's get a notch of flaps down. So it's already, that was one notch of flaps, right?
Takeoff alert.
Oh, maybe I had one notch of flaps down. That's good to know. I should have checked that. So what happens when you don't go through a checklist is you forget that you maybe had your flaps down. Okay, so let's get gear down. It's 3 green there. I am reluctant to put in another notch of flaps because I really don't want to go too slow because we're so overweight. I want to keep the speed up as much as possible, so let's bring it back around. It really does not feel happy at all. The controls are really, really sluggish. And the engine actually does sound like it's working a little bit harder too. Okay. Let's bring her up. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, landing gear. This is gonna hurt. So this is only one notch of flaps too, so it's gonna be a little bit faster than it would have to normally have to be. Nope. That was not bad at all. I was expecting a lot worse. It just doesn't stop. I've got the brakes on right now, and it does not want to stop at all. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so let's do a little rewind. Where are we at here? Okay. So we rotated it at 100 knots. And the nose got up okay, and I feel like it was just a little bit slow on the main gear. But other than that, it didn't do too bad. Look at that. Yeah. So there it didn't really want to climb. You can kind of see it's got the angle of attack. I mean, the nose is up, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, so let's see how this landing looked. think I'm going to try with full flaps on the next one. So there we go. Yeah, so that was good. It definitely takes a lot longer to... Whoa, where are you going? Takes longer to slow down. Just come back around here. Okay, so instead of taxiing all the way down, let's just do this guy. What a great feature. How's that look? That is almost good. Okay, that's nice. All right, so let's try it a little bit more. That seemed like it was able to do that too easily. Did suck down a lot of gas though. What was it, like right here? Okay, let's just max this thing out. 4,000 pound payload weight, 500 pounds in fuel for a total of 6,800 pounds. Oh boy. Apply changes. Let's see what it looks like. I guess it doesn't really change too much. You know, where's the center of gravity? I didn't even check that before. Center of gravity is really far up there. Yeah, wow. Okay. All right. So let's make sure we've got flaps this time. So let's do... I don't want full. Let's just do one notch of flaps like we did last time. Fuel tanks are full. Everything looks like it's in the green. Good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see how this works. This is definitely going to use a lot more runway. Look at how slow that thing's going so far. That's full power. Oh, that's pretty jank. Alright, not even at 40 yet. There's 40. There's 50. Yeah, this is significantly slower than last time. There's 60. Whoa, whoa, tire blown. It couldn't even do it. Tire blown. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Look at that. Just totally screwed. Okay, so there's the answer to that one. Let's see what that... Okay, that was... Right, that was 6,800. 6,823. Okay. That was not good. So let's dial it back to... Just try... Just under 6,000. And then let's do... Reload aircraft. Is that the right thing to do? Hello? X-plane? God. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and it reloaded it way the heck down here. Dude, you guys did not help me at all. Okay, so don't reset the airplane like that again. Okay, start her up. Avionics. Sure. looks cool. Okay, everything should be alright there. Okay, so let's double check the weight situation. Can't believe the tire blew just from trying to take off. Oh, and none of this worked. Okay, we're gonna be at 6,000. Actually, was that 68? Maybe 64. Let's do 64. 6402. Let's make it an even. Can't do that. Okay. Apply changes. 1 notch. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, it's still super sluggish. And it feels like it wants to pull even more. So there's VREF is at 68. And it is definitely not the case now. Okay, there's 60. This is about where the tire blew last time. There's 70. Let's see if it'll do it. No. 75. It's going a little bit faster though. It's like it's a little bit less drag. Okay, I'm gonna get this thing out of here. Stall. Oh my god, it doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to take off. Come on. Okay, let's put the nose back down. There's 80. Wonder if I could just do a wheelie. Am I doing it? Am I popping a wheelie? Yeah. Okay, I'm just holding the wheelie. Holding the wheelie. There's 85. Go! Come on. It doesn't want to take off. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it up. Just get up. Come on. Fully back on the stick right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 85. It doesn't want to go any faster. It doesn't want to go. It does not want to do it. Oh my god. Come on. Take off. We're running out of runway here. Okay, I'm gonna put the nose down one more time. Let's see if I can get up any more speed. Tire blown. Shoot. There we go. Nice little crash. Oh my god, it didn't want to do it. Couldn't do it. I mean, that was like a wheelie all the way freaking down. Oh, this was like way towards the end. I mean, just popping a wheelie the entire time, it would not do it. See, does the tail touch at any point? Still not doing it. Yeah, it just will not do it. That is too funny. That is way too funny. Okay, so let's go. Let's not have to do that anymore. I'm gonna change location here. Why did it go away? Edwards Air Force Base. Nope, wrong one. Okay, and we were here. Confirm. Start new flight. Okay, so let's dial it back. Let's see if 6,000... 6060. Let's see if that'll work. It's got to. If that one was... I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't even borderline. There was no way that thing was going to take off, but... I felt like it was trying, at least. So let's get this thing up here for reference. Okay. Here we go. 6,060 pounds. Again, sluggish sluggish rollout. There's 30, 40. It's not pulling as much as it was before. Keep it straight easier. There's 60. We only got a 3-knot even slight head crosswind, so that's not really helping. There's 70. There's 80. Okay, so this is where we could at least get the nose up before. So let's see if we get a little bit more. There's 85. Let's see if this will work. Let's get you out of here. Okay, pulling back, pulling back. Oop, it's kind of taking off. Are we flying? I'm gonna get the flap up. It's like on the verge right now. If I get the gear, see if I get the gear up, it's gonna go a little bit faster, but it's also gonna not have anything to touch the ground with. Oh my god, we're like right over the ground with no gear. And the stall buzzer is just perma on. We're flying though. Technically, in the strictest sense. Oh my god, what are those? That is really close to the VOR stations. Oh crap. How is this thing still? It is teetering. This is not good. Tank slapper. There's so much weight. It's just, it is not happy. It is really, really not happy right now. Oh god. This is the perfect location to be doing this flight. Okay, let's keep the nose down. Oh, and there's the crash. I couldn't tell how high we were. There it is. Yeah, you don't look too happy there, but okay. How is the tire blown if the gear is up? These guys really don't look very concerned, do they? They look like they're kind of bored. You guys have anything to say about that? Or you look kind of surprised. Tom Selleck over here does not look that surprised. Yeah, okay guys. That was not good. Let's rewind a little bit. A little bit more. Oh, that's the fun part. We want to see that. Okay. So getting pretty close to getting that nose up. Okay, so nose up, no problem. Just wants to take off. It's trying to really hard. This is gonna look ridiculous watching this gear come up. Oh god, it's so close. Okay, I think here it is. Here comes the gear. Oh my god, look at how close it is. Oh my god, that looks so ridiculous. Look at the elevators. It's trying so hard to stay in the air. And we just like buzz the... What are those? I think those are VORs. No, maybe not. Or something. It's working so hard. There's the tank slapper. I could not stop that death wobble. That was just gonna do it. There's nothing I could say about it. Whoa, that one was close. I could not tell how close we were at all. And clearly we were very close, and then just boom. Right on the lake bed. That was freaking intense. Okay, so that's cool. Tire blown again. Do I want to back it off a little bit? I kind of want to just get it up to see what the maximum is. So 60-60 was what we tried there. 59-20. Let's try that. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, it's 100 pounds. Over 100 pounds. Is that going to be enough? Maybe if we just do an even 3,000. What is that? Yeah, I can't type stuff in there, huh? Get as close to... Get out of here. Close to 3,000 as you can get. 30-23. Okay, so 58-34. That's going to be the one. So I guess you can't... To do this again. Edwards Air Force Base. Customize. Yep. And let's get these guys out of here. Start new flight for me, explain. Okay. So let's go no flaps this time, because we need speed here. Okay. Same deal, we're really slow. Really slow off the line. Slightly easier to control on the ground. It's not pulling to the left as bad. Here's 50. 60. Seems to be gaining speed a little bit faster. It's at least noticeable. It's still not much, but that first go, whatever the double weight number was, we were able to get to 100. So this is 85. That's when I rotated the last time. There's 90. Okay, so let's try 90. Let's see if we can get some air, get airborne at 90. 92. Okay, we're up. In the air. Nope, we're back down. Back down. Let's just keep the gear down, maybe? No, we need speed. That's the problem. So we need speed. So gear coming up, and we just cannot lose altitude. Okay. Slowly lower the nose. We need speed. We need altitude and speed. Slowly climbing. We got 100. We're bouncing between 100 and 230 feet per minute. Coming up on 100, so it's actually getting faster and climbing. I do not want to turn though. There's no way I can make it back. I can maybe turn around and land back the other way, but I can't do a pattern. There's no way. Okay. Let's check it out from the here. So here is a Beechcraft Bonanza with full tanks and 3,000 pounds of payload in it. Flying like a champ. Well, that is pretty, it's a cool test to see where the limit is. And X-Plane seems to do a pretty good job of penalizing you for being too heavy. And there's no way that anyone's going to max out both of those and expect to actually fly, but it's cool that they've at least built in the physics to reflect the plane's inability to fly. I was kind of worried there was going to be like a, almost just like an exorbitant number, and it's just going to not scale well. But it seems like it does scale. So that is cool. Let's bring it around and see if we can land it. I need to maintain altitude and speed, but I also don't want the nose to go up. We got to keep this as level as possible. And this is actually good practice for level turn, just to keep that little bar as little as possible. Just want it to climb right now. Need a nice level turn. Nice level turn. Too high. Maybe try a little steeper. This is strictly lake bed. I want to try to land it on a hard surface. Airspeed is still good. It's still 110, so that's fine. Okay. Made this turn so wide that I'm gonna have to kind of double back a little bit. Let's see which runway. Okay, let's just land on the same runway, opposite direction. Let's get the gear down. And 1 notch of flaps. I'm still wondering about the flaps. If you're overweight this much, are the flaps just going to kill your airspeed too much and make the thing unflyable? That's kind of what I'm worried about, even though they are supposed to generate more lift. Okay, let's try this out. So we're a little bit low according to the lights. That's not a surprise to me. Let's get both flaps in there. So we got gear down, full flaps, 100 knots, low glide slope. We're gonna have to keep this low too, because if we come down too heavy, the tire is gonna pop for sure. I gotta make this a greaser. Right here is pretty good. So I still have it on full throttle, and it's slowing down like perfectly. Just with the nose up attitude, it slows down without even touching the throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle still. Check it out. Full throttle. It's still gonna burst the tire, isn't it? Oh god. Where is the ground? Okay, there's the main gear. Let's pull the power back for the... Let the nose just come down gently. Okay. That was pretty successful. There's the brake. And there's the drift. There's the tire blown. And there it is. Awesome. Great. Great job, Bonanza. Jeez. Alright, let's check that out. Let's check it out. gave it my best shot. I mean, I don't know how. Maybe just let it slow down naturally without hitting the brakes. I think the brakes probably popped the tire. So this is full throttle. I'm coming down with a nose-up attitude with full throttle. That's how heavy this thing is. Coming down, nice. I think I let it float here for a second. Yep, come back up. 2 minutes nose up. Touchdown, there you go. Okay. And the nose wheel. So what tire blew? Okay, so there's the brakes. It's probably the front one, right? Yeah, dude. Nope, no. Look, it's so stupid. Oh my god. That is so stupid. So stupid. All right, well, what was the final number? 5834. It actually flew. 3,000 pound capacity. Awesome. Well, that was pretty fun. Perfect airport for it too. All right, cool guys. Thanks for watching. Again, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe I can test out some weight capacity on some other planes if you're interested. So if you give me a thumbs up, let me know you like it. I try to do as many of these as possible, so if you're not subscribed already, subscribe and hit the little bell icon. I just noticed that exhaust pipe shakes when the engine's on. That's pretty cool. I have 77 subscribers already. That is amazing to me, and if you're one of them, thank you. I absolutely love sharing these videos with you guys. The comments and the messages I get are awesome, informative, helpful, super cool to have you guys participate and give me the feedback. I really genuinely do appreciate it. So again, thank you very much for that. And I will be doing more of these very shortly. So again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.